Hello to my preschool friends. Today we're going to do another Mother's Day drawing, and some of the things that my mother and my mother-in-law like are flowers. Flowers are beautiful. Both my mother and my mother-in-law could grow the most gorgeous flowers. So today we're going to learn how to draw some flowers. Another thing you could draw for your mom that I think most moms like are rainbows. And so at the end, if you're still in the mood to draw, you can do another picture of a rainbow. So let's get some paper, some crayons or some markers, and start drawing. Okay, before we start drawing, we're going to practice our shapes. Remember when we used to do this when we were back at school? First, we're going to practice our circle shape, then our straight up and down line, then our sideways line. Then we're going to combine those two lines and we're going to make a plus sign or the letter T. Now we're going to do our slanted lines. Look at the slant on both sides. And what's next? Well, I'll do another plus sign. Oops. We're going to do two slanted lines and that makes the letter X. And we can tell our moms and dads that this is how we learn when we practice these shapes. Now I just made a square. We learn how to do our letters. Now we're going to do what? A triangle. All these shapes are going to help us become really good printers. Here's a wavy line. We'll do zigzag lines. These are all good things to practice. Dashes. Now we'll do lines straight up and down. Kind of looks like grass. And then a bunch of circles. We need to do lots and lots and lots of circles. Okay, that was a good practice sheet. Now I think we're ready to draw our flowers. We're going to get a new sheet of paper, or you could flip this sheet over and just use the other side. Perfect. Okay, so here we're going to start drawing our flower. And we'll start by drawing a circle. And then we can take different color crayons if you want. And we're just going to draw more circles that are right on top of our first circle. So my first circle is purple. And now I've taken a red crayon and I'm drawing all the petals. See how you do that? And now I'm going to color them in. This is so much fun. You can use any color crayons that you want, and you can make any shaped flower that you want. But we're practicing our circles. Okay, now I'm going to color in the center. Now what do I need? A stem, right? We need a big stem. And on the stem, guess what? More circles for leaves. I love drawing flowers. Let's draw another flower. Okay, we're going to make another stem. And let's get a different color. Whoop, blue. Big blue. Look at all my circles. And now I could just put little orange tiny petals. You could do whatever you want, any shape you want. Whatever your flower looks like is just perfect. I'm sure your mom and dad are going to love it. Okay, now one more stem. Let's see, what can we draw? Tulips. Tulips start with the letter U. Do you see that letter U? And then we put two slanty lines in there and a triangle top. Have you seen any tulips growing? Because there's some growing in my front yard. Maybe when you're out for a walk, you could look at the different flowers that are out there. I think this would make a beautiful Mother's Day card, if you decide. Look what I'm doing. My straight up and down lines that we practiced earlier become grass. Isn't that fun? Another circle because I love circles. And now I have the sun. Little lines coming off are the sun. The rays coming off of the sun. Perfect. Let's try a rainbow now. We'll get a new sheet of paper and we're going to color all the colors in the rainbow. Okay, so first we're going to start with a new piece of paper and we're going to draw our clouds. You can just draw a big circle. I'm making mine look a little bit bumpy. You can draw it any way you like. The first color is going to be red. We're going to do one big, huge red arc. What's my next color? Orange. Yes. Orange is the next color in the rainbow. My next color is yellow. Here we go with yellow. What comes next? Green. I hope you're saying the colors along with me. Then we have blue and purple. Now the fun part, we get to start coloring it in. So some of my 3-year-old friends are learning to control their hand and wrist movements through coloring. Sometimes you might not actually recognize what they're drawing. So be sure to ask about their drawing, like, "Oh, I love your picture. Why don't you tell me all about it?" Some 3 and 4-year-olds begin naming their drawings. Like in the middle of the drawing, they might be excited and say, "Oh, look at my truck," or "This is mommy." When they start naming their artwork, it's a big step at showing them in terms of thinking like, "This is how I communicate." Okay, my preschool friends, now you may see me drawing rather quickly here. I sped up the video so you don't have to wait around and watch me coloring the whole rainbow in. But I want you to take your time and do lots of coloring. Don't leave any white spaces, because coloring helps you get your hands nice and strong so that you can learn how to hold pencils in kindergarten. So this is a big step, getting ready to use pencils in kindergarten. Okay, now it's time to write who I'm giving this picture to. So I'm going to write the word to, T-O, and then I'm going to write mom, M-O-M. And the next, in the clouds, I'm going to write you, Y-O-U-R-A-R-E, my, M-Y, rainbow. And remember, you can pause the video, so if I'm going too fast, you can catch up. So just hit the pause button. And don't forget, what do I always say? We have to sign our artwork. So don't forget to write love and your name. Happy Mother's Day, and a special shout out to my mother-in-law who provided me all those beautiful pictures of the flowers at the beginning of this video.